Hello, guys. Welcome to my podcast. My name is Trickster. Welcome to the Adventures of the Ways podcast. Today, we'll be talking about Fallout New Vegas and where is, well, what is Ulysses' origins? Now, Ulysses, if you guys don't know, is a character from Fallout New Vegas. He is the main, basically, antagonist of the Lives and Rum DLC. Now, basically, what I'm saying to say here is we don't get much about him. His history is kind of shrouded. But one thing we did know was he was originally going to be a companion at I think the Wolfhorn Ranch is where you'd find him, and you could take him as companion. And he would have some sort of sympathy against people who side Legion, unlike the other characters would usually if you saying Legion, it's crazy. Blah. So where's his origins? Where's he from? Looking on Wikipedia of Fallout, you can actually see here he is once a member of the Twisted Hair's powerful tribe, Van Caesar's Legion in 2247, on the Conquest of Arizona. Oh no, this is the wrong one. Whoopsies, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, he was a member of the Twisted Hairs, and his tribe was murdered off, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it was. And oh no, where is it? Okay, yeah, his tribe was murdered off aside from him because we see no other. Now, what I'm trying to hint at here is, well, where does this guy truly originate? Because, we take a look in his backstory, it never really tells where he was born or where he comes from. He comes from Arizona, but that's all we get. So, funny fact, Ulysses provides breathing mask while he's talking and actually talks. His mouth does not move. He talks, but it's just his mouth doesn't move, which, I guess his mask was never supposed to be taken off because it is kind of melded to his model. So I even tried this once. I killed Ulysses, tried to take his armor, and it turned. And like once you did, he didn't. His armor wasn't off; it was still on him. Another interesting thing about him is his level cap is varies between player level. So if you're 20, it'd be 20. I'm guessing no statistics. He's one of the only couple characters in the game whose base base attributes are all at 10. So special, so 10 agility, 10 luck, 10 endurance, 10 charisma, 10 intelligence. Yeah. His haircut is unique to him, as no one else can have it. I even looked through to see if I could find it. Role: he was a package courier, and he was a Frumentarius. He's the antagonist of Lonesome Road, and he is a three of clubs. His behavior is aggressive, full confidence, foolhardy, assistance, help allies. Combat style, yeah, Ulysses seems to go from a range and to a very up close and personal sort of a moveset. You don't have any unique moves or anything like that, so that's cool. You can get him as a temporary companion if you do manage to get him. If you do manage to get him to side with you after passing a 90 speech check. He starts quests. He's involved in quests, as you'll probably know. Let's see. Effects of the player's actions. If Ulysses is killed by the courier tears down his old world flag and uses a shroud. Although whether I respect anger is a interpretation of best left to history. So I'm guessing this flag was placed on him just as like a memorial or a sort of just you could say just a remembrance you could say. If Ulysses is convinced not to fight the courier by means of two speech checks of 90 and 100, or by talking to him about his logs, or obtaining all Eddie upgrades and talking about Eddie's logs, he'll be found sitting vigil above Hopeville Ruins, just the entrance divide. He will actually give you stuff he found in the divide, which is usually MREs, fission batteries, or rockets, Rad-X, Radaway, MREs, and pre-warp books. If he's alive at the conclusion of Lonesome Road, he will offer both the history and recipe of the bitter drink, which is actually quite useful. His apparel: Ulysses Duster, Ulysses Mask, same thing. His weapons are Old Glory, which, it's unique. 12.7 millimeter machine gun, anti-material rifle, frag grenade, he has 6 frag grenades, and one single flashbang, which I've never rarely seen him use the flashbang. His other items, he's got 6 impacts, 2 stealth boys, 3 medics. Let's see. Unlike other companions, Ulysses is no longer a member of Caesar's Legion, and thinks Legion is taking a wrong path. He's still considered Legion members to be brother and says Kaiser in the classical Latin word pronunciation favored by the Legion, like Joshua Graham used the proper English expression. So you could say Kaiser or Caesar, whatever you want to call him. And here's the funny thing, he's been to many locations throughout the DLCs. He has been to the Big MT, as you can find his spray painted flags all over the place, and the Divide, and we're left by Ulysses while tracking storms and hoping the marks might be followed. This one, it's good to discern a pattern within the Divide. Red color indicates hostile areas, white marks in proper pathways, and the blue denotes hidden caches. So basically, he set these up for people who came across it and need help or was in need to be warned. So it could be quite useful when you're going for the big, going through the Old World Blues DLC, just to watch out for them. Now, he did leave a good amount of logs, which I cannot play due to copyright, so I guess I can read. I think I can read them out if I find them here in a second. I already talked about this. His face is unique model, linked with his unique breathing mass, and different greatly from the human character models. He doesn't blink. He has unique hair, and his texture is more detailed. So that's interesting. Let's see. We already talked about that. Ulysses is actually 15% faster in normal character, and the game's only normal human character with more than 1,000 health points. That's more than you can get in the entirety of the game, even level 50. Notable quotes. He has some okay notable quotes. And basically talk about killing off the NCR. That's pretty interesting quotes. And this one is a really interesting quote. Play this. Hopefully I can play these quotes without being straight nicely. Because they're only like 9 seconds long, and I don't think you can get copyright strikes, but if I do, I will edit them out. You can actually see him occasionally throughout the Divide looking at you. This is a separate character model, and you cannot kill him. It just won't. He'll just disappear. So yeah, basically nothing much. He's a unique character, and I wonder about whether he's actually he's incorporated with some people like um see here. See here. He was involved with Christine when you can actually find a holotape of their conversation. I could not find that. So yeah, we've learned the auto is you could say interesting facts about him, interactions, flex player actions. So yeah, he is also obsessed with pre-war artifacts. So anything like the packages fascinated him because they had pre-war symbols on 'em. The symbol on his back is the American flag from the fall old world, which was divided into 3 commonwealths. He's fascinated with this, puts the flag on him. Originally, he had Caesar's flag. Another flag he had was, if I remember correctly, we did have Caesar's flag at one point because he was looking for a flag to wear on his back. Funny thing about him is you can actually see. Interesting thing about it is if you have negative karma with all factions, including Strep, it's Caesar's Legion NCR, you'll get the Courier Duster with the Black Courier Duster, basically, and it has a number 21 and a black check on it. Or that might be something else. Let me look it up real quick. Sorry about this. Duster. Aha. I like to call this the Yes Man Duster because it's sort of like negative ending. Yep, it is a clove. Yeah, check. It's really interesting. I like this a lot because it's like unique to the courier. It's like not involved in anything else. It does have the number 21 on it, which is the vault. Is the vault number you can find in game and on your first jumpsuit. So that kind of it sort of takes the word out. I wish it would have put like maybe 78 on it. Like maybe 81. Hold up. Let's drop Vegas. They should have put a 77 on it, referencing the bombs dropped on the night of October 23rd, 2077, which would have been more unique, showing that old world or something like that. Though I guess I can't complain too much. It is a pretty cool duster. So yeah, that's most of the information on him. We still don't know too much about him. Like, what's his real name? That is actually not his real name. Ulysses is a sort of signet he gave himself. So yeah, so can't really say it does. It's not his real name or anything like that. So it kind of sucks. But it's at least we have some information. Which Ulysses is from a fictional character who tried to bring a nation under one flag. Um, so this kind of like shows. I guess Ulysses picked this name because it was very unique to him as he tries to put the world under one flag during, or talks about it at least during his dialogue. His dialogue talks with him, or just talks with him. So, it just his character model is very unique because it is all unique to him, nothing else. Um, Faction, he's incorporated. No faction is just a individual faction, Ulysses faction, which wouldn't really go with faction. The kind of so his home is oof, his original home was Wolfhorn Ranch, or well, you could find him there and I think in the French version it actually says Ulysses Shack, but in the American version it is Ulysses in the American version is Wolfhorn Ranch, which is where you would normally would be able to find him. Yeah, you'd be normally able to find him there and recruit him as a companion, which it would have been really cool. But honestly, if one of the main things I think what I really wanted developers to do is maybe make him like recruitable companion after the DLC if you do manage to get him on your side, which would have been like really cool. Imagine running around the Mojave with Ulysses, just that'd be awesome. But unfortunately not. But at least you get to keep him alive and talk to him after. Let's see. There's not too much information beyond that. So yeah, it's still pretty cool. Um, there's not too much information right now in the Fallout Wiki. It just explains his life from up to this point. So it doesn't really talk about his real name, hometown mystery, or anything like that. Original, Originally, he did try to get Hopeville back together, which was working well until he detonated a bomb, which caused like the entire area to radiate, causing NCR and Legion troopers. I guess you wouldn't call them troopers and legionaries to mutate, causing the marked men that work together and fight off. They're quite tough. They have um, pretty high level guns, so make sure to come to that DLC prepared. So that is all for today. This is Ulysses' history, and well, not too much about his history, mostly about his character. He, yeah, but not too much on him, not too much crazy anything. So I think this was a very good second podcast because we talked about Fallout New Vegas. I'm gonna see if it actually heard those logs I played. If not, that'll be alright because that'll be alright because they're not too important. Here's another one. I thought was good. If you couldn't hear that, that's all right. But yeah, that's my second podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. 15 minutes of me rambling on about Ulysses from Fallout New Vegas. But I want to thank you guys to those who listened. I'm sorry if I stutter or occasionally say during talking because because I talk a little too fast. I'm trying to get so much words out. Apologies if you have to hear me because every time I have to like think about the words, then think about them in a sentence. So apologies if I am a little uh, like that right now. Yes, sorry about that. I want to thank you guys to those who viewed my podcast last night, which had 4 views. I want to thank you guys so much. It was so exciting hearing about at least 4 people listen to it. So I want to thank you all for watching that. Hopefully you enjoy this one, which when I post it will be 11 p.m. Sure, time zones, but I want to thank you guys so much for at least listening to it because those 4 views just are astonishing to me. Tomorrow I'm pretty sure I will have a live stream out where I could actually where I can talk live so you guys don't want to like just listen to backstories and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for listening. My name's Trickster, and this is ending the podcast. Trickster out.